With the release of the tack paragon, it's time to replay primary only for the third time. The first time around we got to round 200 with Geraldo as our hero, and the second time I tried both Geraldo and the Sealy, and this time we got to round 201 with Geraldo and 220 with the Sealy. In that video I complained that the strategy using a Sealy was super boring, because it was basically to permastall everything with a bomb shooter and a lot of boomerangs. That caused the game to be very long and not very fun. So this time I'm not gonna do a run with a Sealy but only Geraldo, especially since the point of retrying this challenge is because of the new paragon, and without Geraldo's action figure we won't be able to afford both the boomerang and tack paragon. We begin the game by placing the action figure right away and then getting a middle path boomerang to tier 4. With some monkey knowledge, this tower gets temporary camo detection when using the ability, so that way we can save a bit of cash by not using Geraldo's camo pots. And that will be enough camo detection for us to save up to the Glaive Lord, whose orbiting glaives can pop camo naturally. Then I get the bottom path tier 5 and top path tacks. For the Inferno ring I set it to strong and I go with the range and pierce crosspath because that will increase the pierce of the meteor from 1 to 2, allowing it to hit 2 bads before disappearing. Then I freeze the water to place down my Ice Monkey debuffs in positions where they will be able to debuff bads even in the middle loop, and then we get our final tier 5 Boomerang Monkey. Then I get the Glue Storm and also a Relentless Glue, which I camo pot. This is so that it will be able to slow down the DDTs from bads that pop late. The DDTs are sometimes so fast that they can fly by without getting decamoed by the Ice Monkeys if the bad pops so late that the DDTs only has to pass them once. Right now we're trying to survive as long as we can before needing to sell Geraldo's action figure. To do so I got myself the Plasma Monkey fan club and a bunch of dart monkeys for him to transform. The amount of money we will make from the action figure is actually going to be less than last time, even though we're surviving longer than before. This is because since then the action figure has been nerfed, but we will still be able to sell it for 454k, about 30k less than last time. Then we get a degree 74 Boomerang Paragon, which will carry us for quite a few more rounds. I didn't go for a degree 80 because then I would be left with basically no cash. Round 200 could not be beaten with this setup, so now it's time to get the tack Paragon as well. This time I sacrificed just enough to get a degree 80. I didn't put the rest in for an extra 3 degrees because I was hoping that I would be able to save up enough cash to get the Dart Paragon as well. The Dart Paragon is not good in a challenge like this, but I thought maybe I would have enough cash to get a high degree Dart Paragon due to all the pops on the Plasma Monkey fan club, and then also get the Plasma Monkey fan club back again. Speaking of the Dart Paragon, the last game was played before the map Sulphur Springs came out. Maybe that map would actually be the new best map for this challenge. If playing on that map, then the Dart Paragon would actually be useful. Something to think about for next time. A couple of rounds required a bunch of retries with good ability timings. The toughest one was for sure 221, where 2 fortified bads made it almost all the way to the end of the track, and the DDTs kept getting past my defense every time, but I eventually got it to work. Round 222 was impossible. I tried a bunch of different things, including getting the Dart Paragon, but there was no attempt that got even close enough for me to get hopeful. As I'm sitting here writing the script, I'm thinking more and more about Sulphur Springs. On that map you can probably get a Dart Paragon before even selling the action figure, allowing you to keep it for longer and get all 3 Paragons to good degrees and probably get you further. But that will have to wait for next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.